welcome to your monthly General Love Tarot reading for July 2017. So the first card that I pulled here, this card is telling me that there is, memories going on. This is the card also that can represent a Scorpio. It represents reconciliation. It represents memories of love. And what we've got going here is the feeling of despair, as if something isn't coming back together, or you're worried that something may not be coming back together that you love so much. And at the same time, what I'm getting here is there's stress and lack of sleep. So what's below you, though, is something that releases you from this tension, from the stress, from what I'm getting is just maybe a realization that this relationship is not worth your time. It doesn't have to do with necessarily a Scorpio. It has, again, it could have something to do with just the pain you're feeling and the stress of what occurred, or the memories. I'm getting a feeling here too that some of you may have come across someone that you care about. Maybe you've seen them with someone else, or you had a conversation with them and they just didn't want to reconcile. But what I feel here beneath you is something that is good news. And to me, when I feel it out, I feel like you get released from something that has burdened you. And I just feel like maybe this is more about stepping in your own, caring about yourself a bit more, maybe getting invited to social events, or just friends asking you out, getting your mind off of things. What you've left behind here is more about, I'm getting for some of you Geminis, there has been some money loss. Or maybe you just feel in this relationship that you gave way too much money. Okay? I'm also feeling like that, some of you are going to come into a position of better careers or better money, better work situations. And I feel that I'm also getting a message here from Spirit that some of you may have actually been harassed or belittled in a job situation here. Okay, now with the Page of Pentacles and then the Eight of Swords, what I'm feeling here is I feel like something's offered to you, but yet I feel like this is not a good offer. Okay, and the reason how I'm tracking this and how telepathically and empathically I'm feeling this is that you have to keep your senses alert, because I feel like someone could come along here and offer you something that almost sounds like they're offering you the world, but yet you're blinded to the truth of what's behind the situation. So this will need really careful review here. Now, before I lay some other cards, I'm going to go ahead and lay some love cards here. Here is where I feel the heart-to-heart conversation tried to happen, or you're hoping that it would happen, and all it did was cause more stress for you. Now, for some of you, maybe there was something that was said that gave you hope, but the way I see things here, the way I'm feeling it, I don't feel like this is genuine. There is definitely very strong romantic feelings here for July, and an opportunity to experience true love. However, I'm going to say for some of you, be careful, be cautious, because the way I'm seeing this fall is that somebody just kind of comes and sweeps you off your feet, knowing that you are vulnerable in many different ways, but yet isn't 100% genuine. Okay, so you have to be really careful here. Okay, because even though I get the safety card, that it's safe to love, here is a card where you don't feel like you can trust. And your intuition is telling you there's something that is not right in this relationship. And I'm talking about love right now. Okay, I am not talking about work. However, I feel like for some of you in a work situation, as I mentioned a little bit earlier in this reading, that there could be some, false accusation is one thing I'm getting. Also, I'm picking up, promises that cannot be fulfilled. In other words, the company looks legit, but there's a lot of problems going on behind the scene, or maybe this company is not practicing legally. But here is an opportunity that you could get caught up into the fire here, and this would not be a good situation for you. However, I do feel that if you do listen to your intuition in July, okay, you can just kind of prepare or move yourself out of this situation, and I'm feeling like it should be pretty quick. Okay, I feel like somebody is just going to come like sweeping right into your life here quickly. I'm getting an air sign. This could be Aquarius, Libra, or another Gemini. I also feel like there could be an Aries involved. I'm still feeling that, Scorpio. For some of you, you may have been involved with a Scorpio, or you may meet a Scorpio that I feel like you need to be cautious about. Again, also too, in regards to finances, I feel like money in July is kind of tight. So I just would be pretty aware about love not working out the way you'd like to because the person isn't genuine. There's deception. There's lies here. So that's kind of what I'm feeling for the month of July in regards to love and general. Now, what I'm going to do is just kind of shuffle the cards a bit more here and see what else I can come up with Spirit in regards to just a general insight of what can take place after this situation. So I'm getting the Ace of Swords, which happens to be reversed. I'm feeling like there's still not a clear communication for you, Gemini. No Mercury retrograde is not happening in July, but it does kick off in August. I just feel like, well, the cards just want to fall out, but I'm just going to put those back in the shuffle. The Ace of Swords is just reversed, is telling me that things will get better, but it looks like some of you are headed into this lesson, and it's really important that your senses are just fine-tuned for the month of July, because it's not that you're purposely calling this in to happen. I feel like that some of you have already been mixed in with this energy, and so it's basically kind of completing the journey here. I do feel like that some of you will be taking some superb journeys, which means I see travel. I also feel like that there is something too that you take authoritative in regards to preparing yourself to meet someone. And what I mean by preparing yourself, I feel like that you need to work on your anxiety and the stress of just kind of what's been going on. I feel like we've got some leftovers of June moving into July. I do feel like some really good things are about to happen. But first, for some of you who are masked by deception, it's time to wake up and just get out of it. Clear it. Even if it's over, just clear it. Because you have a chance to meet someone. It feels to me like it could be a fire sign. However, 'cause, 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 'cause I don't know if some of you are ready for this. And the reason I'm feeling that is because when I look at the hangman, I'm feeling like a lot of you might be actually at a crossroads to really kind of know, or not even conscious of, know what you're what you're attracting in here. So that's what I'm getting here. It's important to pay attention of what you're attracting in, because for some of you Geminis, you are definitely at a crossroads. Okay. Also, too, somebody's being tight with the money. I also feel like there is a money situation happening where some of you might be working, or this could even be family members. Maybe you depend on someone financially, and I feel like suddenly they're just closing the door on you. And now you're just kind of wondering, like, okay, where am I going to go? How am I going to get these finances? Because you need them. It's important. I feel like some of this money that has been coming in, that is going to be shortchanged now, helps you pay some of the bills, or your rent, etc. I also feel like there's still some commotion, some friction going on. I'm getting a message that it could be somebody that you live with. I feel like it's somebody that you're close with. At the same time, you're at battle. There's a lot of strife here. But I do feel like here, for some of you, I feel like you're just going to keep going in for this battle. It's like almost like you want to prove yourself the winner here. Okay, but I do see that you will be walking a new direction. New things are happening for you, Gemini, as you move through the month of July. I'm seeing this more towards the end of July, but I would be careful here. Some of you are going to walk pretty quick. You're just going off onto something new because you don't wish to carry this burden. I feel like the burden will be with you for a little bit, but then I feel like it releases itself. Now, I do feel like there's a reunion here. It's definitely with an earth sign. I feel like for some of you, this has something to do with reconciling. I feel like for some of you, this is someone you already know that has not been in your life. There has been a lot of commotion, a lot of friction, fighting. There has been space. Either you or the other person has tried to, walk away, start something new, but there's been depression. There's been a holding back. And I feel like as you move in towards the end of July, there is a possibility of that reconciliation. And I feel like that what I'm getting here is there's more of an understanding, more of a communication going on between the two of you than before. The communication I'm seeing here was a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing. I'm also getting that this is also like some of you who are planning on changing jobs or just making your peace at work, wanting to be heard, getting that clear communication across to the boss or to human resources. But it looks good, okay? It has some obstacles and some, I want to say jumping around, like hitting cement walls at times is kind of how I'm feeling it. But you kind of come back really quick. Okay? Now I'm going to ask the universe, what do they want you to know? Again, they are warning you about being fooled, being used. Someone planting their own perception or their own values into your head. Not seeing your own direction, okay? Daydreaming about something that isn't healthy for you, that is not a good thing for you to proceed on. So that's the message I'm getting from the universe, is definitely be aware of illusions. Okay? So I am going to wrap this reading up for you guys. And if you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising, as that is very important also, and this reading may not resonate with all of you. I wish you all much love and blessings. I am grateful that you're here with me today. Thank you. Lots of love.